Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. And so this morning, we're going to start with some water and weather information, and then after we have some rescues, I guess, and then also we have information about a missing dude over this way, man. So stay tuned, man. More to come. And that dude is actually right there, man. So if anyone is looking right now, this is a missing dude over here in Blairsville, okay? We'll have more on it, though, okay? So take it away, man.
All right, thank you, Donald.
Well,
Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. Here in Blairsville this morning, it's 35 degrees and clear. Looking at a high of 69 today, and it's going to be mostly sunny with light and variable winds. And then tonight, 38 degrees and clear. Again, winds are light and variable. On Blood Mountain today, our high is going to be 60 degrees, falling to 54 in the afternoon. And then tonight, 45 degrees and mostly clear. Winds will be 5 miles per hour. Water's good for the most part on the trail. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter. Lance Creek is your last reliable source before Blood Mountain. And then Neil Gap, top off there. Now, I'm talking about each water source as you progress north up the trail from Springer Mountain. Neil Gap to Hogpen Gap is dry. Hogpen Gap does have water. Let's remember to keep those water filters warm. It is that time of the year when the temperatures drop, they can freeze and be destroyed. Certain ones, so keep a tiny little film of water and sleep with them at night and keep them close to your body during the day while you're hiking. Up in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, Kawohe Road is still closed due to the snow and ice. It will reopen once they assess the situation and deem that it is safe for everyone. Roads that are closed for the rest of the season: Hintuga Ridge Road, Parson Branch Road, and Rich Mountain Road. And this is all up in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park area. Bear closures ongoing in the Smokies, Twin Creeks Trail, and campsites 18, 19, 55, 56, 57, and 82. All of the shelters are open. And then the bear warnings: campsite 71, Gatlinburg Trail, Cataract Falls Trail, and Cove Mountain Trail. Let's remember to leave no trace in the Smokies or wherever we are outdoor recreating, and always properly store our items and dispose of our items that we are done with. Anything that has an odor should be put up so that the bears don't come and get into it. Food and hygiene products, anything that smells, they are interested in it. All right, Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now to talk about some other stuff that's going on out here.
all right, sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, let's start like this. It's 5:09 a.m. on 11/14/2025. And so in Utah, we have a hiker death. Salt Lake County, Utah, a hiker has been pronounced dead after falling to their death at Mount Superior on Thursday, November 13th, according to Salt Lake County Sheriff SAR. SAR responded to a report of a fallen hiker on the south ridge of Mount Superior in Little Cottonwood Canyon. Upon arrival, crews surveyed the area and found the individual. The hiker is believed to have fallen a significant distance. The sheriff's office said that he was pronounced dead at the scene. The individual's body has been reportedly been extracted from the mountain. Notification of the next of kin is pending at this time. No further info. All right, guys. So we have this dude. Hold on now. Let me go ahead and pull him back up. This cat right here, guys, is missing. His name is Charles Hosh. He's 67 years old. He's 6'1". He is approximately 200 pounds. He was last seen wearing khaki pants, camel-colored sweater, dark green jacket. Last known location was Byron Reese Trailhead on November 11th of 2025, which was this week on Tuesday. If you see Charles or know of his whereabouts, please call the Emergency Operations Center at 706-439-6091 or dial 911. So they are asking. Oops, I'm sorry.
That's all. Thank you.
All right, sorry about that, guys. So let me read this article. Hold on one second, guys. All right. I haven't read through it completely yet, but I did read some of it. So let me move over here so it'll fall out of the screen. All right, so the community in... Whoops. All right, so the community in Union County, Georgia is honestly on edge right now after 67 years old attorney Charles Hosh went missing on Tuesday, November 11th, during what was supposed to be a simple hiking trip. The Union County Sheriff's Office, Georgia, shared that Charles was last spotted near Mountain Crossing Store at Neal Gap, that's mile 31ish of the Appalachian Trail, along the Appalachian Trail, a spot he knew well and usually visited when he needed some quiet time outdoors. His family and friends and a growing number of people online are desperately hoping he's found fast because the whole situation just does not feel right. I mean, it's been 3 days. It's been freezing cold too, so this isn't good, man. Charles' daughter said her dad took off for a hike on Blood Mountain, which is one of his favorite places in North Georgia. She explained he knows the woods better than most folks and always felt safe there, almost like the forest was his second home. Even with that confidence, she's terrified now because he always kept in touch, and this silence isn't something he ever would do. She's been posting for help, updates, and prayers, saying she just wants her dad back home safe. All right, so deputies confirm they are not calling general volunteers at this time because the terrain is rough and sometimes dangerous for people without proper experience. Instead, public safety teams on scene have already asked experienced hikers who are currently on or near the Appalachian Trail to help scan key areas. To help scan key areas, search teams been out since search teams have been out since the minute he was reported missing, checking ridgelines, trail sections, water routes, and common backcountry pockets where hikers sometimes end up stuck or off trail. Even though the weather has been shifting, crews are pushing through because time really matters out here right now. People who knew Charles said he was tough, calm under pressure, and very resourceful, which gives them hope, and he's still holding on somewhere, waiting for rescuers to reach him. They describe him as a man who loved the outdoors, loved North Georgia, and truly loved hiking deep into the mountains whenever life got noisy. Several Blairsville locals said he's the type who would help other hikers without thinking twice, and the idea of him missing just felt completely off. Right now, the case is being treated as a missing and endangered, and authorities are telling everyone to take that seriously. The sheriff's office repeated that if anyone has seen Charles or thinks they saw him around Mountain Crossing Store, Blood Mountain trailheads, or any Appalachian Trail sign pass, they should call 911 immediately. Even the smallest detail might help crews narrow down the search grid. Community members are sharing his picture nonstop across Facebook, Instagram, and neighborhood groups, trying to boost the visibility and keep pressure on the search. Many people online have been expressing frustration, sadness, and deep concern because Charles isn't just another missing name. He's a father, a hiker, a lawyer, and someone a lot of folks in the area respect. The situation has left Blairsville feeling uneasy, with neighbors checking trail cams, weekend hikers digging through old photos, and locals dropping off supplies for first responders who've barely rested since the search started. As of now, no major update has been released about his exact location or any confirmed sighting. Search teams are continuing their work, and the family is begging the public to stay alert, share the information, and pray for his safety. Where I found that.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. And so there's another one. Look, the family morgue site, the funeral site. They're almost talking like this dude's already
What's
gone.
that stuff?
I don't know, man. It's weird. So if you look at where I just read this from, this is actually from the Tribute funeral site and also the family morgue site.
That's not cool.
Wow. Anyways, hopefully they find this dude, man. Let me put his picture back up, guys. I don't know if y'all can see that, man, but that's actually on my post. I posted something yesterday because when I was sitting here, one of those warning, what are they called? The warning things came up on the
missing
phone.
person,
Missing persons, or what are they called when the kids are missing there?
Amber Alerts.
It was almost like that, but not an Amber Alert, man. It was a heads up that there was a missing person, and that he's been missing since Tuesday around Blood Mountain area.
I think we need to get a snap of that. The person I brought back to the car rental yesterday, he was on the trail, I believe Tuesday,
He was,
I
man. I
believe he went
checked.
towards the Blood Mountain area, and he went the other way also.
Terrence,
So
right?
yes, so perhaps if we sent him a
Yeah, let's do
picture
that.
of him, maybe he could have ran into him.
We should check in our schedule too for a couple days before that, because if there are people that we dropped off at Springer, which we did on Saturday, I believe we had 3 Springers, do you remember? But
Yes,
one
I
of them
do.
was only going to Cooper, but we had the Gooch to Blood too, man, or Blood to Gooch. So were they hiking back or going back to their car?
They were hiking to their car at Byron Reese.
Okay,
and
so then they would have been out there possibly.
They were getting off early, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah, and so we're gonna do some research and see what's up. So yesterday we ran into an issue, man. Our vehicle is leaking some oil from the valve covers, and so we were able to get it into the shop on Wednesday.
Yes.
So, but in the meantime, we're gonna have to kind of take it easy because I don't know the consumption it's using it at, or spilling it out at, I should say. It's not consuming it. It's just like leaking out the valve covers, which is something that happens on these 2.4 Toyota engines, which is cool because the fix is like $400. And let me tell you something. If that would have been any other vehicle, man, like one of our newer vehicles from the past, it would be in the thousands. The BMW would have cost $5,000 to fix that, man. It's a valve cover gasket, but anything BMW is $5,000. Doesn't matter what it is, man. It's just $5,000, and so I was super happy to hear that it could be fixed for $400. And so I don't know. Some people may not feel the happiness that I feel. I'm ecstatic that it's only that much, man. And it's only gonna take a day.
When you have the comparisons and you know what one can cost compared to the other,
That's right, dude.
it can be rather.
I can buy a whole new
Joyous instead.
engine for $4,000
Yes,
with a
yes.
$420 return core fee, so I could return the engine that I have, buy a brand new one for $4,000, or actually $3,600, and then I could have a brand new engine in my car, man, and a tranny for probably another $4,000 or $5,000, dude. So really, I could have a whole new powertrain for under 10 G's, man, in that car. When any other car, man, it would have been just for a new tranny for the 2019 RAV we had that died at 321,000 miles. The tranny went out on it. It was $10,000.
That's right.
$10,000, and for a new engine, it was $10,000 too, man. So it would have cost $20,000 to put that limited RAV4 back together if I wanted to. Right now, I can put this RAV4 back together for probably $12,000, man, and have that thing zipping brand new, man, just about. Anyways, man, that is the difference, and no electronics, man. So super,
right.
super happy, and yeah. Anyways, yeah, it'll only take one day, man. Like 3 or 4 hours, bang, in, out, we're back on the road. So the next couple days, we've got some big rides going on. We have huge rides. We have Nemo coming out, and she's going to be helping us out around the house and doing some rides. She'll have to take a few of those bigger ones off our hands, because the few big ones we're going to do, and then because that's the way it lines up. But we're gonna do the least amount of rides possible till next Wednesday, till we get the car in the shop. We can get the oil issue fixed. And so yesterday that kind of consumed us a little bit to figure out what we were gonna do, get the mechanics and the gear, man, and get the car to the shop, man.
That's
so
right.
super easy, man. Wow.
That's right.
I'm just gonna say it one more time, man. Super easy, man. I don't think people understand, man, how hard it was to deal with some of those vehicles when they broke down, man.
That's
It
right.
was a headache, dude. And not only that, when you're spending like $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000 on a brake job or something, man, dude, it's just a lot of money. I mean, we can only profit $4,000 or $5,000 a month, dude, and that car was taking it, every single penny, dude.
Sure
every 2 months, I would literally have a stack of cash stashed away for that vehicle that I would not touch, man, because I knew when it broke, it was probably going to be $5,000 or $6,000. So I always had that set back and never touched it, man, because of that car. And it did. It would break, and and it would swallow up and then I'd
That's
have to
right.
stack it again, and by 2 months, man, that car would swallow it back up again, whether it was in tires, brakes, or oil changes, man, or whatever it may be, man. That car was a lot of money, dude, that Beamer. The Yoda was decent. It's just when it really broke,
That's
it
right.
cost money, man.
That's
You know what I mean, dude? So that's one reason we got rid of all those vehicles, man. It just wasn't worth it anymore. It was just swallowing cash up, man. And you can't get ahead that way. I mean, you want to take that money and reinvest it back into things. And every time you're getting ready to reinvest it, man, something happens and it just swallows all your cash again. And you're right back starting all from, all over again. It can be frustrating after a while and really just discouraging. So, yeah, just definitely feel really good about a $400 fix in like a day, man. You know what I mean, bro?
Definitely.
So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, what were you gonna say, man?
I agree with you, and it's much better to do $400 compared to $4,000. I'm gonna have to excuse myself now while you finish up. I'm heading out here to Springer.
Oh, you are?
I have to
Okay.
go to Springer.
All right,
and
well,
that would
let's
be-
do this.
Okay.
Let's do this. We will finish this up here, man. I'm babbling anyways. It's first thing in the morning. That's what I do, man. So I've been up for about an hour, but it takes me about an hour to wake up. So sometimes it's like, blah, blah, but sometimes it's just blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so Mary's got to get moving. I'm going to be here today. If anyone needs anything at all, you give us a jingle. We're here for you. All right. One love, guys. Peace. Thank you.
All right.